approves 126 billion naira for housing provision nationwide. Hardship. Kano Anti-Graft Agency to clamp down on commodity hoarders. Economic hardship, suffering become unbearable for Nigerians, can lament. And finally, on sports minister seeks financial support for Eagles ahead of AFCON final. Thank you for joining us here on Leadership TV News. I'm Cynthia Onuado. Let's begin the news now. President Bola Tinubu has approved 126.5 billion naira for the delivery of a total of 100,000 houses nationwide in 18 months. This was disclosed by the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Dangiwa, during the groundbreaking ceremony for 3,112 housing units, as well as the launch of the Renewed Hope Cities and Estates in Kasana, an area in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, on Thursday. Dangiwa, who revealed that the funding for the projects will come from a mix of sponsors comprising the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development's budgetary allocation, the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, FMBN, and public-private partnership with reputable developers. Also said that in the first quarter of this year, the federal government will undertake a groundbreaking of a total of 6,000 housing units. Moving on now, the Kano State Public Complaints and Anti-Corruption Commission, PCACC, has threatened to clamp down on warehouses and stores engaged in hoarding foodstuff and other commodities to compound the current hardship being faced by the people occasioned by high cost of living. This was made known on Thursday by the chairman of the commission, Mohoyi Magaji Remingado, while addressing journalists at his office on the recent public outcries over growing hardship. Remingado said the commission has activated its intelligence mechanism on the matter and will clamp down on the warehouses and stores used for hoarding essential commodities before the Islamic month of Ramadan. Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has granted bail to the suspended Dean of the Faculty of Law, University of Calabar, Professor Cyril Ndefon. Also, Ndefon's lawyer, Sonny Anyanwu, who was arraigned with him by the Independent Corrupt Practice and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, was released on bail. The professor and his lawyer are currently standing trial on amended 4 counts of alleged sexual harassment and an attempt to pervert the course of justice. While Ndefon was granted bail in the sum of 250 million naira with 2 sureties, Anyanwu was granted 50 million naira bail with 2 sureties as well. The case has therefore been adjourned to February 12th, 2024 for continuation of hearing. As the 2024 governorship election in Ondo State draws near, a former Ondo North Senatorial District aspirant, Chief Alex Oluremi Ajipe, has appealed to the national and state leadership of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, to offer the incumbent governor, Lucky Ayedatiwa, the right of first refusal for the party's governorship ticket. Ajipe, the convener of IBIGIGA ambassadors, made the plea in a special letter he delivered to the national chairman of the party, Alhaji Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, and copied to the Ondo State chairman, Engineer Adetimehi. According to the APC chieftain, Ondo State has a rich political history, and it was imperative to recognize that no political party has succeeded by denying its incumbent governor the party's ticket at the primary election. The Christian Association of Nigeria in the 19 northern states in Abuja on Friday expressed concern over the prevailing harsh economy, declaring that the suffering in the country is becoming unbearable to ordinary Nigerians. Besides, the organization noted that a great concern was the increasing security challenges as well. In the face of this, the Northern Christian Association of Nigeria, in a statement released by its Secretary General, Elder Sunday Oyibe in Kaduna, called on the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, step in and address the depressing economic and escalating security situation in the country. As Punch reports, according to the organization's secretary, the suffering in the country is becoming unbearable for ordinary Nigerians as the high cost of foodstuffs, transportation, goods and services has made life difficult for many Nigerians. All these, he argued, were being compounded by the escalating insecurity occasioned by rampant killings and kidnappings for ransom. Finally, now on sports news, Minister of Sports Development, Senator John Eno, has urged Nigerians to support the Super Eagles as they gear up for the African Cup of Nations final against Ivory Coast in Ebipe on Sunday. The minister, in a press statement he signed and released dated February 8, emphasized the unifying power of sports, noting that the private sector and individuals should support the Super Eagles financially. He commended the Eagles for embodying the resilient and indomitable Nigerian spirit, which he believed had captivated the nation and fostered a sense of unity like never before. Acknowledging the financial constraints faced by the government amidst competing national priorities, and stressed the necessity for private individuals and corporate entities to step up and provide crucial support to the Super Eagles. On that note, we end the news here on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080 3688 61